While larger resorts were able to make provisions quickly to accommodate COVID-19 protocols, small to medium-sized properties had to make tough calls to keep their heads above water. Executive Director Bay Gardens, Sanovnik Destang, emphasizes the economic drawbacks faced by smaller accommodation providers.
The first thing that we thought about was what impact it would have on our staff. Obviously the business, but also our staff as well. Pre-COVID, we had about 320 employees. At present, due to the economic requirements and the need to make some tough decisions, we are at about 200. So we have been able to retain about 2/3 of our staff. And even some of the 100 plus who very unfortunately are no longer employed with us, we have been able to use some of them on a part-time basis as needed.
A clarion call was sounded for local access to hotels and villas following a Canaries resident's ordeal after booking a stay at a COVID-19 certified property only to find herself being hauled away to state quarantine. During a recent NEMAC meeting, Prime Minister Shasney addressed the call for local staycation options.
There are hotels that are not bringing in tourists internationally because, as I said to you before, they're not able to provide the environment that's conducive to that. So there are some of those hotels available. I'm sure that the Tourism Authority and as well as the Hotels Association after this will be able to give you some of the names of some of those facilities that people can take vacations. So even in opening up, when we were opening up and when you had a handful of hotels, many of the other hotels were surviving by offering those services to locals.
But are those properties COVID-19 certified to ensure the safety of locals at small villas and inns?
I don't think they're COVID certified, but I would imagine that they would have understood what the protocols are. The COVID certification really was for when you were bringing in the foreigners and you want to be part of the bubble. But they do follow the normal protocols that are being established here. These are smaller, obviously, facilities. They're not the larger resorts type of properties.
With the festive season in full swing, the demand for staycation options has risen.
We're seeing the demand from persons for traditional hotels. And with that said, at Bay Gardens Marina Haven, we are actually open for the months of December and January to persons in the Caribbean bubble. And that includes persons who are coming here for the Arc this week and who will be here into January. So we will be open for them because they are part of the Caribbean bubble and are able to, they're basically like a part of our local population once because they would have completed their 14-day quarantine at sea. So they are part of it, and as are locals. And we actually have already had some local, not just inquiries, but persons who have stayed and dined with us. So staycation is back at Bay Gardens.
StLucia.org offers a complete breakdown of all the accommodations available on island, from luxury hotels to apartment rentals. Efforts were made to contact tourism officials to find a full list of staycation properties for locals and regional tourists within the bubble. However, this proved futile. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.